everybody, and welcome back to More Than Just a Dog. My name is Kayla, and today we're talking about Maya's progress toward her rally championship title. So let's get started. Most of the time when we're out showing our dogs as competitors, we're actually trying to achieve certain titles, which are accomplishments in certain sports. So everyone's got a little bit of a different goal. I have some friends, for example, who dabble in several different dog sports that you can find here in the United States, and they have several different types of titles on their dogs. Maya and I have actually specialized in obedience and rally, and it was and still is my goal to try to achieve the championship titles in both of those sports. And Maya's actually pretty close to her rally championship title, which is abbreviated to RACH, and it's pronounced RACH. Side note real quick, because it's like a weird pet peeve of mine, but it is pronounced RACH. There are so many people out there who mispronounce RACH or the Rally Championship as RACH, which is understandable because if you put Rally Championship together, then it seems like it should be pronounced RACH. But just like an MACH in agility, the Masters Agility Championship is pronounced Mach. The RACH is pronounced rock, like rock star. And RATCH is pronounced RACH. It's a completely different title and a completely different sport. For anyone who's curious, it's the Barn Hunt Championship, is pronounced RACH. So rock for rally, RACH for barn hunt. But I digress. Anyway, in rally, when you're competing for titles, most of the time, for the vast majority of the titles that you're going to achieve in the sport, you have to qualify a certain number of times in a certain class in order to achieve a certain title. So for example, if you want to achieve your Rally Novice title, then you have to qualify in Rally Novice classes 3 times. If you want a Master title in Rally, then you have to compete with your dog and qualify 10 times in the Rally Master class. The thing that's really different about the RACH is that you have to qualify a certain number of times in certain classes and also earn what are called RACH points. You have to qualify in Master, Excellent B, and Advanced B, all in one trial, all in one day. That's called a triple Q, and you have to do that 20 times. So not only do you have to qualify more often for the RACH title than you have for any other title in the sport, you also have to achieve a certain amount of points in order to earn that RACH title. So for example, if your dog gets a 100, they get 10 RACH points. If they get a 99, it's 9 RACH points. A 98 is 8, 97 is 7, a 95 or a 96 gets you 6 points, and a 91 to a 94 gets you 5, which means if you score between a 70 and a 90, you qualified and it can count as part of your triple Q for the day, but you don't get any RACH points at all. You have to earn a total of 300 points, and you have to have at least 150 points come from the master classes themselves. So just a couple weeks ago, Maya and I actually competed at a rally trial, and I was super excited to compete with her again because Maya actually injured herself in March, and this was her first time back in any type of competition that weekend. So that weekend was really important to us, and my hope, I was crossing my fingers that she would walk away with a couple triple Qs and also a few master points in particular. Because heading into the weekend, she had 14 triple Qs, but she also had over 330 RACH points, but only 95 of them were coming from master. So I really needed her to perform well in master classes, and I was also hoping for a couple more triple Qs, which we call legs, toward the RACH title. And let me tell you, she did not disappoint.
Do you wanna
go dog show?
Where are we gonna go?
Did you win? You did.
So by the end of the weekend, Maya was in the ribbons 7 times in 7 tries. She brought home 27 master points. She also had 2 triple Qs and brought home a whole bunch of toys that she won that Forrest promptly destroyed, because that's what he does. And I was so proud of her for being that accomplished that weekend. But the thing that I always love most about competing with her is that she's so happy to do it. People call her the Corgi that smiles, and I think that that's like the most perfect nickname for her, and I love it so much. I was so happy to be out there with her again, and I was happy that she was happy. So now it's your turn. I told you guys what I'm working on with Maya, but I want to know what you're working on with your dog. So whether it's a new behavior that you're working on, or if you're dabbling in a new sport, or maybe you're trying to earn a certain title too, just let me know in the comments below, because I'm curious. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up to let me know. And if you want to see more content like this, if you want to follow Maya on her journey to becoming a rally champion, then all you have to do is hit subscribe and ring the bell. That way you get alerted every single time we post a new video. In the meantime, thank you so much for joining me for this one. I hope you liked it. And remember that no matter what you do with your dog next, good luck and have fun. See you next time. Bye.